Hey everyone, I got some bones with some bone marrow in them, and I want to eat some of that bone marrow, so I figured I would do a video. This is my first time eating bone marrow, and I'm curious to see what this is like. So I believe those were femur bones, and I have another package in there too, so I got some more marrow to eat. I've heard some pretty good stuff about bone marrow as far as the health benefits and just all the nutrients and stuff in there. I do know it's mostly fat, um, and there's a lot of good stuff in there. So, all right, let me try this out here. I'm expecting it to be pretty good because I've heard a couple people say it's delicious. So, it smells pretty good. It's got an interesting consistency to it. You know, it's like kind of squishy. Got a little bone in there. This has got an interesting taste. Wow. Pretty unique taste. Hard to describe what it tastes like. It's I mean, it's sort of bland. I guess it kind of tastes like what you think a bone would taste like. Kind of tastes like what bones smell like. Hmm. Hmm. Wow, there's some interesting flavors in there. Wow, this is some weird stuff. This came from a grass-fed animal, by the way. I wouldn't eat bone marrow from any other animal. It's pretty good. It's you can definitely feel the fattiness. That big old chunk of marrow there. This is the first time I've ever tried marrow. I wonder what kind of nutrients I've been missing out on here. I know this was a big part of the indigenous diet, the people that ate meat. Always eating the bone marrow. I can see why. This is really good. I've never had any bones cut in half like that to where I could get the marrow out of it until now. So it's the first time I've ever tried it. Hmm. I made sure to eat it on an empty stomach too. Anytime I try some kind of new food, potentially risky new food, um, like high meat or bone marrow or anything like that, I eat on an empty stomach. That way I can tell right away, you know, if something toxic is in the food, my stomach's going to tell me right away and I'll just stop eating. But this stuff My body's just telling me to eat more of this. I suppose I've had bone marrow in just, small doses in my bone broth, but never big chunks like this. Wow. Well, that was pretty good. Just cleared out. Looks like, I don't know how big. It's part of a femur bone there, so just cleared out the inside of that. That was pretty delicious. Pretty satiating. Overall, just a satiating effect from that. But feels like a healthy food, very nutritious. So I'm going to look up some of the health benefits and see if I can include that in this video too. Hey, how's it going, everybody? So this is some information on bone marrow here. Here on Wikipedia it says the bone marrow of animals is widely used by humans as food. It consists of yellow marrow contained in long bones. There is also red marrow, which contains more nutrients than yellow marrow. And it says many cultures have used bone marrow throughout history. Some anthropologists believe that early humans were scavengers rather than hunters in some regions of the world. Marrow would have been a useful food source largely due to its fat content for tool-using hominids, which were able to crack open the bones of carcasses left by apex predators such as lions. That's pretty cool. So it looks like they use bone marrow all around the world, and here's some health benefits that I found just on some websites found on the search engine here. Let's see. What is bone marrow? It is a food consumption that is found in the core of bones. It's rich in nutrients and energy substances and has great contents of vitamins, minerals, fatty acids, and lipids. Looks like it's a good source of protein, good source of collagen, contains healthy fats, good omega-3s, vitamin A, iron, minerals, improves memory, repairs the body's cells. I could see that one. Aids in digestion, good for cardiovascular, protects your joints, promotes heart health, white blood cell production, maintains bone health, fights cancer, boosts immune system, boosts detox, metabolism, speeds up wound healing, promotes healthy skin. Sounds like some good stuff. I just eat it raw, like everything else. Can't imagine cooking it. Here's some more info. It's considered a delicacy. I can see why. It's a very interesting food. Doesn't seem like there's an abundance of it either because it's kind of locked inside the bone. 96% fat. That's interesting. So it looks like this is probably going to say about the same stuff, but it looks like bone marrow is just really good stuff for you. And worth eating, definitely. Got to make sure it's all grass-fed because all the toxins, a lot of toxins in animals get stoned in the bone marrow, so it gets stored in there. So make sure it's all grass-fed bone marrow. Those are some quick health benefits there on why it's good for you. I just wanted to kind of brush over that real quick and just throw some info on bone marrow for you guys. Thanks for checking in, everybody.